Hi everybody, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface with a very, very special video indeed. I did promise it was coming, and here it is. Over the course of the last few weeks, I've been tweeting with WoW Hobbs. We've been sending each other some tweets back and forth, and then we had a bit of a chatsy-poo on Skype recently as well. And one thing that we wanted to do was to do some sort of collaboration with each other. Now, it's very difficult because WoW Hobbs, of course, is over the pond, and I'm yonder side of the pond. So to try and get an opportunity to do something together was quite short. However, we managed to both free up some time yesterday to record some footage, but we didn't have time to do a combined voiceover. So what we decided to do is release two videos for you. One from my point of view, and one from WoW Hobbs' point of view. Now, this is the very first attempt that we have on the heroic version of the brand new scenario Battle on the High Seas, which is going to be, of course, on my channel, HeelvsBabyface. If you jump over after you watch this to WoW Hobbs' channel, and I'll be putting all the links on the video itself and also in the description box, you'll be able to see our successful attempt at actually managing to get the bonus. Because this is the heroic version. Remember, in patch 5.3, some scenarios are going to have a heroic side to them. And the heroic element is not only increases in damage and HP from the mobs and just general all-round increase of damage, but there's also going to be a bonus objective to complete. Should you complete the bonus objective, you will bag yourself a little bit more valor. Now, as it currently stands, if you were to do a random heroic, you would initially get yourself 120 valor points with the potential to pick up another 30 should you complete the bonus objective. But I would like to see that changed because there's a couple of specific reasons. The trade-off for doing the bonus objective versus the valor that you get simply by completing it isn't good enough. When it comes to patch 5.3, unlike the PTR, which I'm on now, you won't be able to create random scenario groups. What WoW Hobbs and I did was we teamed up and then we queued for this specific scenario, and then we got the other person to join us. So it happened that way. On the live servers, it won't be like that. On the live servers, you have to get your own team together, and then once you have your 3 people, doesn't matter if they're tanks, healers or DPS, then you can queue for the scenarios. But there's no random tab for you on the live servers to do this. So in theory, your group should be more coordinated because you have organised it with teammates, guildmates, real-life friends, etc., etc. So, I would like to see the initial amount of valor that you get for completing it, the 120, reduced down to probably something around 90 odd, and then the bonus objective raised from 30 up to around 70. Put far more priority on the fact that you have to complete the bonus objective. If you're in a coordinated group, I believe that's the way it should be. As it stands at 120 versus 30 for the bonus, will people really be that bothered about completing the bonus? Maybe, maybe not. I think probably erring more on the side of maybe not. Just let's get 3 people together, batter through the scenario, get ourselves 120 valor points, get out, do another. Whereas if you were to juice it quite a lot, it would put far more emphasis on actually trying to genuinely complete the objective in hand. Now, I've been hypercritical of the first 3 scenarios that I've reviewed for patch 5.3, which involves Blood in the Snow. You've then got the Secrets of Ragefire and also Dark Heart of Pandaria. I didn't think they worked particularly well at all. They seemed to be trying to give a bit of lore and a bit of storyline with a random scenario, and it just didn't work for me. Didn't work on any level. The mechanics of this scenario were very weak. The storylines, I thought personally, were very weak indeed. This is definitely the best of a bad bunch when it comes to the scenarios. Although it's essentially just one big kill quest, there doesn't seem to be anything more we're doing than either killing pirates or killing goblin lieutenants or whatever it is. It still has a lot of charm to it, which is rather cool. People like the whole pirate ninja thing, don't they? Some people do. You see people going around still eating those things which either convert you to a ninja or to a pirate, or doing the whole blood sail admiral stuff, which I've done as well, where you got yourself the pirate costume. And the personality of the scenario does shine through and does wallpaper over some of the cracks, which are that there's not much going on at all. Jumping from ship to ship, either by getting into a cannon and being fired out, or by grabbing hold of a rope and swinging across, seems rather cool. It speaks to that inner child and that inner explorer inside of me that loved their RPGs, going from ship to ship to ship like Indiana Jones. Oh! Okay. So looking at what happened to me there, I got a sticky bomb that struck me for around 650k. Now the sticky bomb element on the scenario seems to be a little odd, because when they throw a sticky bomb on you, if you're not around anybody, then it will just harmlessly go past. If you're near anybody and you have a sticky bomb on you, then that's what happens. So be very, very careful indeed. Get a sticky bomb on you, move away from your other teammates, otherwise you might find yourself splatted, very much now like WoW Hobbs. So I'll use my soul stone to get the chappy up, and then we'll carry on with the third and the final boss in this stage. Now, be very careful, and I would recommend leaving this one to last, because when you've managed to gather the 3 lots of explosives, you will plant them here in the base of the ship. I would recommend that 2 of your party members get up back on deck, don't touch the explosives, leave just one person behind to activate them, and swing across to the next ship, because you're going to see in a moment, and this caused a couple of problems for us on our attempts. This is the very first attempt that we did. We ended up managing to do the bonus objective after around, I think it was 5 attempts we did. When you do the third and final bomb to be primed, a timer starts. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, and the ship will blow up. But these ropes have a delay on them. Not only do they have a delay on them when you click them to swing off, but if somebody else has clicked and is using it, you won't be able to do so. So trying to get all 3 people off the ship at the same time could cause a couple of problems. And if you're on the ship when it explodes, kaboom, you're dead. Now, if you're unfortunate enough to fall off the ship, you've got to get back on as quickly as possible. There are some ropes, some rope ladders, which dangle down from the side. They are glistening, so they're very easy to see. If you don't manage to click onto them in time and get climbing back up onto the ship, then one of those great whales from Cataclysm, the ones that are down in Vashir, will come and eat you. One-shot you. So if you do fall off the ship, you have a few seconds to get to the rope and get back on. Otherwise, it will be curtains. Now, you activate the final boss fight by picking up the cutlass, which you saw me do, which was stuck into the side of the ship. When you do that, a timer will start for the final fight, 2 minutes. Now, I'm complete and utterly botching this up. Instead of just looking at what I should be doing with the cutlass, I'm not. I'm just running around like a headless chicken going, oh my god, there's explosions everywhere, what should I do? And it involves getting blown up. The cutlass is there to interrupt the boss's vertical strike. If you interrupt the vertical strike, another action button will appear, hit that, and the boss will be susceptible to damage and suddenly take 100% extra damage. And that is how you deal the big numbers to the boss. If you were just to stand toe-to-toe like we're pretty much doing, WoW Hobbs has now picked up the cutlass and is not doing it either. We're just in one really, really long fight. So the 2 minutes has gone past, we've failed the bonus objective, and the boss is going down very, very, very slowly because it's got an enormous health pool and we're not helping ourselves by using the extra action button properly. So if you go into this scenario with a tank or something like that, make sure they're the one that picks up the cutlass and activates the fight. The other DPS can just wait for the tank or the melee, depending on which one you choose, to do all the action features, and then you can do the extra damage on top. So there we go, it is completed. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Switch over now to WoW Hobbs' channel, the link is here on the page and also in the description box for this video, and watch from WoW Hobbs' point of view as we get the kill vid. Subscribe to his channel, he's an absolute legend when it comes to WoW stuff, and showing your support will go down an absolute treat. So again, hope you enjoyed the vid. Please do like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter and also like my Facebook, as well as follow me on twitch.tv/HeelvsBabyface for my live streaming. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Here we go. Oh, where did it go?
They declined.
Ah. Maybe they knew. They knew it was us. They're like, no way. I want to finish this.